everyone, welcome to Green Life Garden and Home DIY channel. So today you guys, I just wanted to go through the garden. I haven't went through the garden with you guys in quite a while and just kind of show you what I have growing out here and how it's doing. Um, it's been so wet and rainy out at the homestead that I have not been back out to completely set up the rain gutter grow system that I had started out of pallets. So anyway, this is a cucumber plant, a pickling cucumber plant that is loaded, and I have gotten many of cucumbers off this already, and we've enjoyed them in our salads, and they're so fresh, just eating them by themselves. Nothing like being able to eat a cucumber that you don't have to peel. I've got several buckets of ginger out here, and I believe I have a video already. I'll list it up top if I find it, um, on ginger, how to grow it from store-bought pieces that maybe has gone bad or starting to show signs of um, trying to put out new shoots while sitting up on the counter. This, my friends, is garlic, and same thing, garlic that I had inside that looked like it was about to take a turn and trying to grow some sprouts. Onions, whenever I cut an onion, I keep this end of it. I got one right behind me right now I can show you. See here, I keep this end of the onion, and I just simply put it in the dirt. You can cover it, or bury it as deep as you would like, but it will catch. And as you see, it will grow. Um, this is more ginger. I had so many pieces of extra ginger. I just went ahead and put it out here. That's ginger. All of that is ginger. Now those are wild onions right there. Okay. They were planted in memory of a friend of a beautiful woman that I know. And these are some bell peppers. And as you can see, they're just that old broken down pot. And that stalk, you can see that it's wooded because these peppers came back with no help from me from last year. And most peppers will. You can repot and do what you would like with those. Leave them or repot them. Those should be in a bigger pot or in the ground by now. Strawberries right here. My strawberry crate. Um, I have 2 crates with strawberries. They did really good this year. We've ate plenty of strawberries off those, and it was very sweet. Got a little piece of callaloo that made its way in there somehow. I don't know. Gotta have the aloe on hand. My child absolutely loves it. She will get out here and break every piece off if I don't watch out. She likes to try to put it in her hair, bless her heart. She got sense enough to know that what's natural and what's not. As far as hair product is concerned. Mint. I just kind of let this go ahead and take over this bucket. Mint, spearmint, those 2 plants, they will grow wild and take off, and before you know it, they will be everywhere. I have a pepper plant here. It's got peppers all over from last year. You can see the stalks on that is wooded as well. I have an eggplant here, and these are just little, I want to say, not quite 3-gallon pots, like more like a 2.5. So I have some eggplant growing here. Yeah, I got 3 on it right now. It's another one on here somewhere that I'm missing, I'm sure. And it's amazing how these little fruits could hide from you. All right, so I'm gonna go on around, back around here. Y'all, I tell you, I can't wait till I could get something really set up the way that I wanted. It's off to a good start out there at the homestead. I didn't get my okra planted as soon as I wanted them to be planted this year because, again, I was trying to get some things done out at the homestead and prep for it. Uh, this is some cabbage, squash, okra, moringa trees, sage. It's just been so rainy and wet. It's been really hard to get out there and do what I want to do. Tomato plants that are ready. I mean, they're actually trying to bear fruit in the cups, some of them. Down here, I keep my lemon and lime seeds and oranges and, you know, tangerines, stuff like that. This is a aroma tomato. Both of those. That one next to it as well. They're in 5-gallon buckets. Um, and this is a system that is set up for self-watering here. And you'll notice this particular pot has holes in it. You can go back and find a previous video on why I put the holes in there. It created an aeration system is what I was doing. Be careful because I'm just walking and talking. Over here I have some squash. As you can see, they're in 5-gallon buckets as well. You could always prop something up under there, which is what I usually have to do, especially if you're planting zucchini, because they will come all out the bucket. Got a couple of buckets here I was able to round up to try to get some stuff planted. This is my habanero pepper plant. It came back from last year. It's loaded. Last year they actually got a lot bigger than this. Not too much bigger, but I could tell the difference. These are my pineapples. As you can see, they're growing green in the middle. That tells me that they have caught root. And I have several more. I keep all of the pineapple tops and plant them. Yes, it takes a while, but hey, it's okay. All right. So these are my loofahs, and they are huge, and I have not cut those for a reason. I see that I've got some new ones coming on there, and I've got one here. The reason I haven't cut them is because I had a pack of seeds that I cannot find anywhere, and I decided to let those go to seed. I'll get to a point where I could harvest the seed out of it, and of course I have way more than what came in that pack. Those are some more squash and my sorrel plants that I can't wait to get in the ground because I like for them to be ready for me by Christmas. I have a drink that I like to make, and you can go check out my videos and find a recipe. These are my little cherry tomatoes that are putting out really well here. This thing is actually taller than it appears on camera. These are some more cherry tomatoes. Over here I have what we call brandywine tomatoes, and those grow really big and juicy, almost kind of remind me of the beefsteak tomatoes. You should keep your compost pile. You can see I got 2 avocado trees growing in there. And that was like from just throwing seeds out, nothing I tried to do intentional in the beginning. And when I seen that that would work, then I was like, oh wow. Just want to show you these brandywine tomatoes over here, all up in there. So the tomato bushes are loaded. I just really hate I weren't able to get everything set up like I wanted to this year. I'm out here in the middle of the playground all at the same time. This one is another pineapple that wasn't doing great, but I could tell that it's caught root. This one has caught root. You can see that nice little greenery growing out of the middle. This one has caught root. And this actually was a little area I had set up for the small garden. You could go back and check and see what happened to it. I didn't really try to get back out here and do very much, but you got some things that's trying to pull through sparingly, like that cabbage. All right, so this is a grapevine, and I know that it's not gonna do too much until I actually get it out of this pot and set it in the ground, but it has grapes on it. And yeah, so it is coming along. I just knew I was going to be moving and transporting a lot of this stuff, so didn't want to do too much. That's my moringa tree all the way up there. I didn't cut the leaves this year. I usually eat those leaves, but I wanted to let this moringa tree get to a point where it will begin to grow the pods. And those pods, they're called drumsticks actually, and inside there's seeds that are so beneficial for so many things. And that's pretty much it, other than just flowers out here on the ground. It might not be the most beautiful and set up and established little garden, and that's because I have been breaking it down over time, trying to get prepared to uh, get everything out of here. But it's producing, and that's the most important thing to be concerned with. All right, so just wanted to give you a little update and a quick look at the garden, because I haven't showed you around in a while. Just to let you see, hey, you could be throwing some stuff in 5-gallon buckets and pots. It don't have to be anything extravagant going on to get started. Okay, so until next time, I am sending you positive vibes from over here at Green Life Garden and Home DIY channel. I want you to know we love you over here. I hope that your gardening is going the way that you desire it to go. And may you be blessed with much fruit. One love. Don't want to forget about the cayenne pepper plant over here. It's loaded. Loaded. And I had a bell pepper plant in here, and I wished I hadn't planted them together. But at the time, I thought, well, the two little small plants, what could it hurt in a 5-gallon bucket? But they're still producing.